Hello, my beauties. This is Dr. V. Welcome to a new general reading. Now, this is for the entire collective of twin flames and soulmates, all signs. And I know from the photograph, it looks like it's a pick a card reading, but actually it's not a pick a card reading. What these three cards represent is the past of your twin flame soulmate connection, the present of your love connection, and the future. Where is this deep connection going? And so what we're going to do is we're going to ask each of those three questions of spirit, and each of these cards is going to give us the overall energy of the answer to that question. So what was the overall energy of your past? What was the overall energy of your present together? And what is the overall energy going to be moving forward? So that's how this is going to work. If you are a new subscriber and you're new to the family, I want to welcome you, give you a big virtual hug. We are here because it is our passion, our mission to help you gain clarity and confidence on this journey that you're on. I know many of you may be in some form of separation. You may be struggling to connect. You may be wanting to unite or reunite with that special person. So that is why we're here, to give you the best possible guidance to understand and connect with your twin flame and soulmate so that you can take some incredible decisions for yourself as you move forward. The other thing we do here is also focus on increasing our vibration, stepping into our greatness, and really living that best and most amazing life that you so want and you so deserve. So if all of that resonates with you, which I hope it does, make sure that you do subscribe and join us. And if the readings resonate for you, I would really appreciate it if you would give it a thumbs up. If you would, of course, leave me a comment. I love hearing from you. Let me know what you think. As always, I will be using a variety of different decks in this reading, as well as the decks that I've created especially for you. They're all here, who are on this journey to love. And for those of you who are on this journey to abundance and freedom through entrepreneurship or building your own business. So if you would like to get on the wait list for a personal reading with me, the link to that is in the box below for my email, so that you can email us and let us know. And the link to all of these oracle decks are also in the box below. You can order them from our website, which is livtarot.com. Okay, so without further ado, let's start our reading. All right, so here is the card that represents the energy of your connection, your love connection with your twin flame or soulmate in the past, right? Because I know some of you are in some form of separation where you're still trying to work out what happened. You know, what happened in that past energy? Where did things go off track? What went wrong that led us into these struggles or this separation that we're going through at this time? So let's see, what was that energy here? Okay, I'm going to put it right here. It is the Hermit. Let me show you. All right, so this was the energy of what happened leading up to the time that you started struggling. So what I'm feeling here overall, just to begin with, is that definitely your person, your divine masculine or your divine feminine, they were definitely in an energy of withdrawal. Oftentimes, we're also triggered by what Eckhart Tolle, I'm a big fan of his, and I don't know why I feel like Spirit is sending me a special message that comes from his body of work, and it's called the pain body. And that's what Eckhart calls it, when it is that part of ourselves that holds within our body all of the pain of the past struggles of our life, all of the imprints of the emotional journey that we've been on from childhood up until adulthood. So, you know, as you know, each of those experiences that we've gone through, whether they are positive, whether they are negative, they are definitely imprinted into us, into our body, mind, and spirit. And those that are negative particularly are imprinted into what Tolle calls the pain body. And that is where it's like all of the painful experiences and memories that we have are, that we carry them within us, within our heart space, within our mind, within those aspects of our body that can also be coming out of us and manifesting as either diseases, addictions, or just states of being that are really negative. And so I feel like your person, the reason why, part of the reason why in the past you guys were struggling or had to, or they withdrew from you, they may have even ghosted you, is what I'm feeling. They may have been there for you, and when they were there for you, it was incredible, and you felt like that was the highest high that you both have ever felt. It's almost like you had the kind of connection where you had the highest of highs, but then when it went low, especially when your twin flame or soulmate, when they went low, you felt like you had the lowest of lows together. So I feel like this was one of those catch-22s in your connection where it's like, come on, you know, it feels so amazing when we're together. We feel like we are unstoppable. Our energies are so in flow. They are so aligned. We feel like we could, like, it's us against the world. We could accomplish anything we want. You know, you felt this incredible joy, incredible love, romance, and flow when you were together. A lot of the emotions that your person has been repressing or trying to keep down from their childhood or from their past would come out in these ways, would come out in them either exhibiting some form of more extreme behavior, but there's definitely something about them coming and going. Also getting a last message here, and we're going to go deeper, of mystery. So I feel like part of this hermit's energy with your person also came out in a form of mystery, as in they would leave you kind of in the dark or feeling like there was something mysterious about them. You didn't know what they were doing. You didn't know where they were. Sometimes you didn't know what they were up to or what they were doing. And I'm not saying they were doing anything bad, but they would just become very mysterious, very locked away, very almost like on the other side of a wall, and you just cannot get to them. Like there's no doorway, there's no path, there's no door that you could walk through. They just kind of closed off their heart. Okay, so that's the initial energy that I'm getting here. Let's go deeper. Let's do your tarot. So Spirit, can you please tell us what other aspects of the past, and you know, it could be just the recent past, maybe just the past few months, leading up to this time of struggle. What do we need to know? You know, what were the gaps here that we didn't know about what our person was going through at this time that led up to these struggles? What do we not know, right? What are the gaps in our knowledge from the past that we really do need to know about our person? What do we need to know about the past? Maybe we were ghosted, right? Maybe our twin flame or soulmate just stopped communicating with us and we have no idea what happened there in the past. What is it that we should know? What was the mystery? What was the mystery that we didn't know about our twin flame or soulmate in the past? Okay, we're going to get one last card here. Actually, you know what? One more. One more. What do we need to know about our person in the past? Wow, look at that. Oh, wow. Wow. Whew. Interesting energies coming through here. Okay, so look at this. It's partly what we had already suspected. So what we have here is a 5 of Cups. We have a King of Pentacles. We have a 7 of Swords. Okay, so look at that. See, this is very much in alignment, guys, with what we have been seeing so far. So this 5 of Cups tells us that they are definitely in that pain body that I was talking about, because the 5 of Cups is the energy of grief and loss, right? It is the energy of some sort of deep sense of unworthiness, grieving process, losses that we are going through, that sometimes we are so captured by them that it's hard to release them. See, look at this. It's like, I think your person was in the past so deeply mired in that grief, in that deep sense of struggle and pain, that they were having a very hard time releasing themselves from it. And unfortunately, your connection became I hate to say it, but like a victim to that process. You know, it's like it kind of fell through. It got sidetracked because of what your person was going through. And I feel like there was something that they were specifically going through that they were hiding from you. So I feel like there's an energy here of mystery that is continuing on, because look at the 7 of Swords. Okay, 7 of Swords. So again, this is to me a confirmation, guys, of the mysterious aspects of your love. There's definitely something that they were hiding, something that you don't know about. And I feel like there were parts of themselves that they were hiding from you. See, I want you to see the real me now. I've been hiding from our love for too long. Okay, so there was a deep desire in them to come clean. Okay, there was a deep desire where they wanted to bring down the walls in the past. They felt that they were hiding from you, but I feel like they were hiding something really big. Something really big. And I feel like it has something to do with their father, or a father figure, or something that has to do with a male figure in their life. Whoever was the main manly influence in their life, either it was a father or an uncle or a grandfather or something, because this King of Pentacles, I'm feeling, is not an energy. I'm feeling that it's a person. And I'm feeling that something happened in the past where your love felt that this person really let them down. I mean, and let them down badly. Either they were betrayed by this person. It could have been a father or a father figure, but some sort of an older man in their life. They felt that they were truly abandoned, messed up, and really disappointed and betrayed by this one person. And I feel like this is something that they have been carrying with them in their hearts from the past for a very, very long time. And something went on there. Either it had to do with how they were treated by this person, or how their family also situation changed or was ruined by this person somehow. I feel like that is a deep pain that your person has been carrying around for a very long time. And it has definitely influenced them in terms of how much pain and grief that they have, right? That they haven't been able to process or forgive. So there's a lot of healing that your person needs to do. They have been in the process of trying to forgive this person, whoever this person is in their life. They've been trying to forgive them, but they feel that this person's actions has changed their life forever, right? And I feel like they haven't been able to get out of the shadow of that. And so it's been a lifelong process for them, for sure. See? But the thing is, you were the breath of fresh air. See, they saw you as their love, their true love, their life partner, the love of their life. See, I love spending time with you, enjoying simple pleasures. So I do feel that when you came into their life, you gave them hope. You gave them hope of a future that they never thought was possible for them. They had been so wounded, so devastated, so in pain from the wounds of the past, right? So almost like ruled by the past, by nightmares, by, really difficult emotions, that definite pain body, right? That struggle, that they didn't even realize that they could have this great love in their life. They didn't even think that they were worthy of it. They didn't even think they were ready for it. See, that's the other thing. This, I think, hit them like a train. It hit them so hard that they didn't even realize that, wow, how could this happen to me? How could I meet somebody who's this special? How could anybody think I'm this special? Right? You made them feel so special, so worthy, so loved that they almost didn't even know what to do with it. And so what happened is that they definitely put up the walls, as in like it took them a long time to even try to be comfortable to bring these walls down. They were very secretive, right? They may not even have shared this with you yet. You may have some idea that this older person, either father figure, was really bad to them, but I don't think they've actually told you exactly how bad, because this is definitely something that is still a secret here. And so that is why they are never fully themselves. They never feel comfortable being fully themselves in front of anybody. And so I feel like the reason why you guys struggled is because you pushed for more, as is your right, like as in you wanted to know them better. You wanted to get in deeper. You wanted this connection to be deeper. You wanted both of you to be able to come together and be very vulnerable and open with each other, which this person said no to. Again, hermit's energy, right? It made them withdraw. They're like, no, I can't. Because you could feel the block. You felt that there was something that was blocking the deeper connection, and you wanted to know, you wanted to go deeper. And then instead what happened is that your person's ego got triggered. So they hid behind their ego. They let their ego rule here because they could not actually open up the mystery. They could not tell you, at least not yet. This was because this is the past. They could not tell you their deepest secrets, and they let their ego get in the way. So that's what it had happened in your past energy, okay, leading up to now. So now let's go in deep on what is going on in your present situation. But before we do that, let me give you your affirmation of the day. So today's affirmation is really focused on what our potential is, because, there's been so much going on in the world. I know we've been going through a very, very difficult time. I know all of you beautiful ones have been so brave. I know you've been doing everything you can to stay in a good place. So I want you to think about how wonderful your future is. Like everything, all of the effort that you're putting in now to be in a good place, to do your spiritual practices, your morning routines, all the amazing things that I know you're doing, whether meditation is your thing, whether, you're just loving all of your hobbies, like you're dancing, you're singing, you're painting, you're crocheting, whatever it is, you are doing amazing. And I want you to think about how wonderful all of this is going to translate into your future. So today's affirmation of the day is, my future is amazing. My future is absolutely amazing. So make sure you write that in the comment box below, put that in your vibration, and live it today and every day. Okay, so now let's move on to your present connection. So here is the card that represented the present energy of your connection right now in real time at this time. So let's see, what is that? What is that? Three of Swords. Oh boy. All right. So I want to remind you that is very much in alignment. Look at this, because what did we have? We had this Five of Cups in the past. And oh my gosh, what another fitting image for the alignment to that energy that Spirit showed me of Eckhart Tolle, that pain body, right? Because the Three of Swords is the energy of heartbreak. In traditional tarot, you would normally see some sort of a heart with 3 swords in it because it is the energy of absolute heartbreak. So this is what's going on between the two of you. So this, if you guys have been struggling, if you guys are in some form of separation, know that first of all, the opening energy is that you guys are both feeling very heartbroken at this time. Okay, so neither of you want this separation. Neither of you do. This is the energy. Both of you are absolutely in pain and really, really regretting this separation. Or whatever, if you're not fully separated, then whatever is the struggling energy, you may be having a hard time connecting right now. You may be not feeling like the best energy coming from each other right now, right? Because definitely this Three of Swords is a lower energy vibration, right? Because it's the energy of pain. It's the energy of being in that pain body and feeling really down, feeling really depressed. See, this is why I was telling you, I'm getting the energy of some form of depression, anxiety, just feeling really low, right? Because you went from this incredible high to a low between the two of you. And you know, you weren't like that before. You were both deeply in love before, deeply connected before, and so this feels like a very devastating and, you know, very emotional time, right? And I also feel that this Three of Swords also represents that because you guys have been feeling so much of the emotional pain, the heart pain from this, that you have kind of found solace in your minds. Like, so you've been trying to kind of like dissipate that heavy emotional energy and just kind of get on with it. So what you're trying to do is be more logical. You're trying to be more practical. You're trying to like just focus on the things, like to-do lists is what I'm getting. I don't know why Spirit is showing me this long to-do list. It's like both of you have decided, okay, if I can't have her, if I can't have him right now, and we're just not connecting right now, and we are in this separation, then how can I forget it by just getting things done? So I feel like you're both in this doing mode. You've been putting together like to-do lists. Okay, I need to do this, I need to do that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just stay in my mind, what's practical, what's logical. It's like you're trying to guard against the emotional pain that you're going through by just taking action. You've gotten into action mode. Like if you keep busy, like busy work, if you keep busy, if you keep doing things, you know, knocking off everything on your to-do list, it'll somehow help you ease the pain. So that's the energy of the present. So let's go deeper. So Spirit, can you please tell us what else do we need to know right now? What is the connective energy between you and your soulmate, your twin flame right now in the present moment? What is the energy of your connection? What is the energy in the present moment right now of your connection together? Wow. Oh. Wow. 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 This is actually, you know what? This is good. This was necessary. This was absolutely necessary. And this is a good thing. Okay, so what else can you tell us, Spirit? Ooh, this one just flew out. I'm going to take that. What else is going on in the connective energy between the two of you right now? What's going on in the present moment between you and your twin flame or soulmate? Is going on. We're going to get one more card. in the current energy here. In the present moment. All right. Okay, so now, so what I'm feeling here, this is really positive. Look at this, creation. Okay, so I feel like both of you are preparing yourselves. You are getting ready to be ready to be ready. Oh my gosh, Abraham Hicks, I feel like she's been coming through me so much lately, right? If you follow Abraham Hicks, you know, she always says, getting ready to be ready to be ready. Right? As in, you're getting ready for that big manifestation. You're getting ready for that big transformation that you feel is coming. So I feel like both of you have been, you know, you're getting to a point where you're getting tired of this. Okay. Isn't it interesting? Because we did start off with that hermit's energy, right? So it's like you're finally both getting to a point where, it's not working anymore. This hermit energy, this withdrawal mode that you've both been in, it's keeping you stuck in a very bad place. And I feel like being apart, I think you're coming to a point where being apart, you're understanding that is not the way to go. As in that is not actually helping. That is not helping you at all. In fact, being apart is actually hurting you rather than helping. So it's really interesting how this is a good thing. As in, whatever this retreat was, whatever this stuck energy was between the two of you, you both have come to the realization that it's not working anymore. So it has to be changed, right? It has to be changed. And that stuck energy is feeling so painful to you both that you really are wanting to create something different. Because see, look at their message to you. I still see your smiling face in my mind's eye. Okay, so they are not able to forget you, and they are very much reminded of the beautiful times that you shared together, right? They're still reminded of that, and it's really painful. So look at this: 4 of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, and 2 of Cups. Oh, look at this. So in your present energy, there you have it. You guys want to be together. 2 of Cups. You're tired of being in that retreat mode. See, so there's a deep desire for you to have a reunion here, a union or a reunion, both of you, okay? So that is not the issue here. The issue is not what your desire is, because the desire is there. Now, the thing is, what has been kind of, you know, getting in the way of the fruition of that desire is this 4 of Pentacles. So yeah, you guys have been very possessive. I think that maybe there has been a lot of hurt feelings. I think there's been a lot of devastation in this connection. I feel that something that your person did or said, the behavior that they exhibited, especially because of that pain body, because of whatever pain that they were going through, I think that they did things and said things that were very, very hurtful, especially to you. You may have hurt each other very deeply. You may have had some sort of a falling out. And so I feel like this is something where it's like you have to ask yourself, is this something that is worth it for you? Are you willing to deal with this? Because I feel like your person, they're not going to change anytime soon. As in, they have some really deep-seated issues here. This particular masculine and feminine energy that we are channeling right now in the collective, this group of people, they have deep-seated issues that have to do with their family. I'm telling you, it has to do with that past and that person in their life. Because see, I can't go against my family. So I'm telling you, this is a recurring energy coming through, and I think that it has to do with that father figure or that other masculine in their life. I feel like there's some sort of influence here, a lingering energy of pain, of guilt. I feel like your person feels a lot of guilt or pressure from family or from this or from the legacy of this person. They're still haunting. This person is still haunting them, still haunting their family, and is still kind of making things difficult for your love. So that's why I feel like the desire is very much there for the two of you. You love each other. So that's not the question, right? The connection, the desire is so deep. It runs so deep that you guys are literally like devastated to not be together. You're going through so much dark night of the soul energy. But the thing is, both of you are also possessive right now. You, I think, because you've been so deeply hurt, and them because that's just how they are. Four of Pentacles is the energy of being really possessive, of not wanting to open up, holding on to your wounds, holding on to your, all your complaints or all of the issues that are holding you back. You're not getting ready to open up. That's the problem. It's like you keep hoarding your energy. You keep holding on to it. You keep staying in this stuck kind of retreat mode. And so that's why I feel like what Spirit is saying here is that in your present energy, it's like both of you have the desire to create something beautiful, okay? The desire is there to create this relationship, to make this connection really incredible. But the problem is that your person, they are kind of letting themselves, at least in the present moment, stay unawakened because of their triggers, because of their pain, because of the struggles and the shadows from the past. And I feel like, yes, you both are tired of it and you both want to come together. But this person, I feel like what Spirit is saying, their main message to you is that this person isn't going to be changing this anytime soon. As in, they may come to you and say, I love you, I want to be with you. Okay, so you may get together again, right? You may have that reunion. But I feel like right now, and we're going to go into the future, but I feel like in the present energy, it may be a reunion that seems good and wonderful, but they haven't yet done the work, as in they haven't completed that healing process. It's ongoing for them. So I think what Spirit is warning you here about is that be prepared to stay a bit stuck because your person hasn't yet worked it out. This Ace of Pentacles is a desire that they have, that both of you have, to start something new. But you have to be aware that they may need you to work with them through this, right? They may not be able to do this alone. But the good part is that they want this new beginning, right? So they want this new beginning with you. They want to be with you. But, it's not going to be overnight. Their change, the healing, the transformation that they need to go through in order to be the partner that you deserve to have, in order to be your equal partner and give you all of the love, attention, nurturing, beauty that you deserve, the romance that you deserve, is not going to be overnight. Okay, so this new beginning, you have to decide if you want it or not with them, because you are going to have to work with them for this. It's going to be an effort. It's going to take time. It's going to take a lot of effort and working through these issues with them in order to have this new beginning. So I feel like in that present moment, that is what Spirit is saying and asking you. You need to make the decision when this person comes back to you. Are you willing to have this new start with them, but are you willing to put in the work? That's what it is, right? It's not going to be easy peasy. It's not going to be a smooth ride. It's going to be a bumpy road. Okay, so now let's go on to looking at the future energies of this connection. And our last card, which is the possible future energies of this connection between you and your twin flame or soulmate. So let's see, what is the overall energy here? It is the 10 of Wands. Okay, so what I'm feeling here is that, just like we said before, your person is going to have to get to a point, and I think they already are because we saw that going on in the present energy, is that they have to get to a point where they are ready to finally lay down their burdens. Okay, so that's what this 10 of Wands is all about, right? This is a good thing because it does indicate to us that this is the end of a cycle, right? The cycles that you have both been going through in terms of the separations, the ups and downs, their inability to completely open up to you because of those, you know, that pain and that haunting from the past that they've been carrying around. I feel like in your future energy, this is finally going to get to a point where your person and you are going to come to some sort of agreement of, we can't take this anymore. We have to lay down these burdens if we want to be together, because the 10 of Wands is literally that energy of you are now just sinking under the burdens of life that you have taken on, right? Whether it's for your person, things from the past, ghosts from the past, a lot of that negative energy of those wounds, right? That they've been carrying for so long. Now with you, it's also the fact that you guys are coming to that point where it's like, you know what? We have to come back together, or else this is going to turn into something longer. As in, I think, going back to what we said before, as you are finally coming to the realization that no matter what, you feel that being together and working through this is so much better than being apart. So I feel like that is where the overall energy is of your person finally getting to the point where they have to make that decision, right? Like they have to lay down those burdens if they truly want to be with you. And I feel like that is something that they are definitely coming to. But like I said, in terms of the present energy, you may or may not, right? Like for some of you, I feel like some of you will say, yes, I am willing to work through this because this is what I want. I want to be with my twin flame soulmate. This is the person I want to be with, even though they have baggage, even though they have this whole pain body issue, I am willing to work through it with them. And some of you will say, you know what? No, I feel like I've been hurt enough. I feel like I've hit a wall every time I have tried to communicate what my needs are, what my desires are. Every time I've tried to communicate what I deserve, I have been shut down by this person. And so it's not worth it for me anymore. And I feel like, you know what, either way, whichever group you are in, you're in the group of, yes, I'm going to work it out, or you're in the group of, no, it's time for me to move on. You are absolutely right in what you are being guided to do. So I feel like Spirit is also saying, trust your intuition. If your intuition tells you, yes, I want to work on this and continue into this union or reunion, go with it. If your intuition, Spirit's voice within your heart and soul, tells you, no, it's time for me to walk away, to lay down these burdens of this 10 of Wands, then that is also right. So you have to go by what is right for you. So let's give you some more information in order to make that decision. So what else can you tell us, Spirit, about the possible future energy of this connection? What else do we need to know? What else do we need to know about the, wow, oh boy, future energies of this connection? Wow. Okay, so I'm going to get some more cards here, more clarifiers. Can you please tell us? Wow, these are some dramatic cards. So what more do we need to know here about where this could be going so we can take some really good decisions? What more do we need to know? Wow. What are the future energies here that we need to know about, Spirit? Wow, this one just flew out, so I'm going to take it. Wow. And let's end with a message. Okay, so this is your person's message. I wish I could take back the hurtful things I said. It was wrong to take out my frustration on you. Okay, so see, this is exactly what I was saying before. I felt that many of you are at the end of your rope, as in you feel that your person has really gone too far, as in their behavior, whatever pain they were feeling, they lashed out at you, they took it out on you, they said or did things that were incredibly hurtful. And that is why you were maybe considering, giving yourself the space to think about this, and then maybe considering walking away from this connection. So it's interesting how, look at them, they wish that they could take it back. They could take back all the things that they said. And look at this. In this future energy, there is an overall energy here also of hunger. Okay, so I'm feeling for many of you, your twin flame or soulmate is truly going to regret their actions. I see this with this combination. They are going to regret, if they're not already, they're on that precipice. They're at that point where they are truly regretting the way that they behave. They're regretting not letting you in. They're regretting not opening up that heart space, being secretive, right? And now what's happening is that they're hungering for you, okay? It's giving them this deep-seated hunger for you, as in they cannot take the separation anymore. They want and hope and pray that you are going to give this relationship a second chance, okay? Because see, this is the thing. I feel, especially from the masculines, okay, from the group of divine masculines in this collective that we are channeling right now, for their queens, for their feminines, I feel that this is how they see you. You are their queen of pentacles. So I'm really feeling specifically a special message from the masculine to their feminine, saying that, look, I screwed this up so bad, but you are my queen of pentacles, as in you are the woman who has the most influence on my real life. I don't want our connection to just be at that vibrational level. I don't want to just feel that, we have a soul connection, but we don't have one anymore in real life, in the 3D world. I think this is something that is causing them tremendous amount of anguish at this time, as in they feel very connected to you vibrationally. They feel very connected with your energy and your soul and everything, right? That at that really deep soul level, but they are right now missing out on your physical presence. I'm feeling this especially from the masculine to the feminine. The masculine is missing the feminine presence, as in they are missing your touch, your hug, your smile, the way your hands feel in their hair, like the way you stroke them, the way you hold them, the way you nourish them through your touch, the way they feel when they are intimate with you physically. They are missing that, and that is really causing them to feel like they have been shut out. Look at this 5 of Pentacles energy. So they are feeling a really this absence is really causing them to change, as in it's really bringing the tower down for them. This is huge, okay? So whatever is going on in this connection, this separation or the struggle that you are having right now is truly very deeply affecting your masculine. This is, I feel, a very special message coming through from the masculine to the feminine. They feel like they are completely left out now, and they are feeling it very deeply. Okay, they feel like they're left out in the cold. They feel like, you may not care for them anymore, or, you have just kind of kicked them to the curb. And, you know, they're afraid that they're not going to have the new beginning with you that they want, right? So this has been a truly shocking change for them. So I'm feeling that, you know, I'm feeling from this energy especially that there was a little bit of them thinking that no matter how mad you are at them, or no matter how much they've hurt you, or no matter how much has gone on in this connection, that somehow you will come back, that somehow you will accept them again, that somehow your perception of them will not change, as in you will still love them the way that you loved them before, and that you will still accept them the way you accepted them before. And so I feel like a lot of the pain that is coming through here is that there is some fear or realization that maybe you are now looking at them differently than the way you did before, and they're afraid of your rejection. So that's what I see going on here, is that they are really afraid that if they were to reach out to you, if they were to ask you to give this relationship a chance, that you may reject them. And that is going to be a real harsh, swift, fast and scary blow to their ego, blow to their consciousness, blow to their entire reality is what they're afraid of. So they're afraid with this Tower's energy that they're going to be left out in the cold from your love, rejected from your love forever. Like they are now getting to the point where they don't know if you know, it's like this is an assumption that they made, that you would always love them, you'd always be there for them, and when they hunger for you, when they come back to you, you will accept them. But now they're starting to get scared. Okay, they're starting to get scared, and it's interesting because that inner child is coming out, okay? So again, I feel like this has come full circle for us, where it's like they had these wounds, right? We talked about this from the beginning with that father figure, or with whoever that person was that they feel very abandoned by, very hurt by, demons from the past, wounds, all of that pain. It's like that is coming out again, because it's coming out in their fear that you won't be there for them anymore, and they want you to be, right? They want this queen, you, back in their life. So I feel like that is, again, Spirit's final message for you, that this is what is going on with them. And if they approach you, now the ball is in your court. The ball is really in your court to say, okay, I am willing to work with them, because I know they're not going to change overnight. I know it may be an uphill battle, the healing process, the reuniting process, trusting them again, loving them again, trusting them not to hurt you again, may be a process. So Spirit is saying, now the ball is in your court. You have to decide, right? They want you back. They've made some big mistakes. They may approach you and tell you how they feel and say, please, can you give our relationship a chance? And now it is going to be up to you to decide which way you want to go. Wow. Okay. So big energies coming through here, guys. So please do make sure that you leave me a comment. Let me know what you thought of the reading. Make sure you write the affirmation of the day also in the comment box below. If you would like to be put on the wait list for a private reading with me when my schedule opens up, our email is in the box below, as well as the link to all of these oracle decks that I've created, especially for all of you who are on this journey to love. Now, as we end, you're going to see a screen pop up that has some more of my readings, because I know that some of you would like more clarification, more guidance from Spirit. All of my readings are timeless, so make sure that you go and catch some more of them, because I really do think that the ones that you're guided to mean that there are messages there that you need to hear. All right, so you know how much I love you, you know how much I believe in you, and I'll see you all on the next video.